Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another round of Coffee and Questions. And so, what's today's topic? We're going to talk about Marvel Mystery Oil. And so, let's do a little history. It was founded in 1923 by Bert Pierce. He was the inventor of the Marvel carburetor at the time, and it was used during World War I, World War II. And the Marvel Mystery Oil was his own formulation, and he always refused to divulge the ingredients of it. So they called it a mystery oil. But it was used all over the place in all kinds of combustion engines, and it was also used in machinery and factories, and it became very, very popular. Okay, so that's a brief background. Let's jump over to the questions and answers, and we'll get right after it. And this is a culmination of things I've gotten from the forum reviews and everything else, but I'll go through things kind of rapidly, but this is an incredibly nice product to have on hand in your shop or garage. Okay, questions and answers. Here we go. First one up, can I use it as a transmission oil replacement or part of it when I do a transmission oil change? I don't know. I mean, that was a good question. I did look around, do a little bit of research. I can't tell you whether you can or you can't. I probably would not use it as a transmission additive. I don't know how that would work. Maybe somebody could drop a comment below if they've experienced or have any experience at using it in transmissions. It's mainly used as an oil additive and to add to your gasoline. And we'll discuss that in a sec, but that's the best answer I can give you on that question. But can you use it in your air tools? Yes, and I have used it in air tools. It works fine. Like I said, I just prefer the cheaper stuff when I can get it from out at Harbor Freight. It works equally as fine also. But yeah, you can use it. What it's primarily, really useful for is in, your oil and gasoline treatment. It helps to loosen your injectors. It frees deposits. And as gas builds up that varnish in through your jets and all that stuff, it loosens it. And it acts really good as like a cleanser, for your engine. So they use it both ways. We'll discuss, the application in a minute, but you can use it, like I said, as an oil additive or gasoline additive. That's what it was primarily designed for. Okay, so there is a professional mechanic, he states, he's been in the trade for a very long period of time, and he always uses Marvel Mystery Oil. He believes it prolongs the life of the engine without a doubt, so he swears by it. He uses it all the time. He made a statement that gasoline nowadays, the new gas, yes, it's a lot cleaner, but it still produces, that varnish type material, in through the working parts of the engine. So if you use a good top lubricant, you won't have that problem. Your engine will last a lot longer. He states he uses it, all the time in his shop. So yeah, he swears by it. That's his comment. He uses it both in the oil and in the gasoline treatment. Now, for the oil, when you do an oil change, the recommended amount you put in, or so he states, he goes, it's on the container, as well as what his practice is. He will use, one container and substitute it for the 1 quart of oil when he does an oil change. When it comes to gasoline, it's 4 ounces for every 10 gallons of gas. So you can figure out the ratio if you're not putting in full 10 gallons of gas. Somebody made a remark, how do I know if I buy one of these 32-ounce containers, where the 4-ounce mark is? There's graduations. You can barely see them here in the picture, but there's graduations on the side of the container. It'll be easy for you to figure out. Use a black Sharpie or something if you can't see it that clearly, but it's clearly marked on the container, so you'll know exactly how much to put in. Same comment from the mechanic. He made a second comment, on the reviews. In the gas tank, what are the benefits? Well, the benefit is to the engine valve train, the piston rings, the valve guides, smooths out your idle. It does a lot of nice things because it's also like a dissolvent. And it breaks loose that crud and gets it out of your engine, is what he's trying to say. So it cleanses it at the same time it lubricates. So that's what he swears by. He says he uses it all the time. Now, my experience with it is limited. I do use it, in the gas in the vehicle. I don't use it like every month or so. Maybe every 2 or 3 months. I have some of this, and that's how I use it. Now, other people use it more frequently. And you can even use it in motorcycle engines, and you can use it in other engines. small engines without a problem. I mean, there's lots of people on the forum that use it in these smaller engines. I don't, but they do. They say it works great and it cleans it out, and it starts to, especially like with the idle and the engine, they can tell that there is a difference. So those are their comments. I use it in my vehicles. I got a mechanic here online that's, showing these comments that he swears by it. Well, how do I know? Well, because I know it's a well-known fact. You can talk to any mechanic, but regular oil in time, it builds up a bit of varnish, and it causes things in your engine not to work so great, or it starts to make little noises, and I don't know whatever else it does. But I know that this stuff will keep your engine running clean and smooth. I mean, I've used it. You should try it. I mean, try it for yourself. A good example is sticky lifters. Dump some of this in there and put it in your oil treatment as well as your gasoline, and that sticking, it'll probably go away. Now, it's not a fix for bad lifters, but I'm saying it'll clean it out and it'll run smoother. That's for sure. Well, yeah, because it removes all that sludge and crap from inside of your engine. It's like I said, it's a dissolvent, and it will work that way. You just have to give it a chance. You might have to give it 1 or 2 treatments. Like I said, I use it regularly. I use it every several months or so. It works great. There's a comment here. It's a dissolvent. Okay, that's what I'm telling you that it is. But the comment here is saying I'm acting like it's going to fix any lifter problems or any problems that you have in your engine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a dissolvent. Okay, throw it in there. It gets rid of the varnish. It gets rid of a lot of this sludge buildup and this crap that your engine produces from oil and from the gasoline itself, and it keeps your engine running smoother, nicer, and it's a good additive. I mean, that's all I can tell you, and you should try it. Then judge it for yourself, but I'm not telling you it's going to fix your automotive engine problems. Okay, so what is the best deal that you can get on this? Let me change a picture. Let me show you something. This is your quick tip of the week. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is Amazon's ad. Now, this is 16 ounce at $9.37. And it'll ship Prime. Okay, all right. Now let's take a look at another ad I came across where you can save even more money. Watch this. All right, look at this. This is Walmart's ad, and it's 32 ounces for $3.88. Now, I don't know how long the sale's going on for, but I'm going out that way today. If it's still on sale at $3.88, you betcha I'll stop and I'll pick it up. This is a great deal. It's your tip of the week. I don't think you can go wrong with this, and I can prove it to you one other way. Watch this. Yeah, I just put up the ratings. I usually look from 3-star up to 4-star, 5-star. So you got 70, 80, 90, 95% of the people that buy the mystery oil swear by it. They think it's a great product. You can read through the reviews. There's a lot of mechanics in here. They are the ones that swear by it. They use it all of the time. I know a friend of mine who's got his own garage. I mean, I stop by once in a while. I talk to him, and he said he uses it regularly. He uses it all the time. It's a fantastic product. Okay, so for $3.88, it's not going to hurt you to give it a whirl. Drop me a comment below. Let me know if you use it. Let me know how you use it. And if you haven't used it and you went out and you picked this up for the few bucks that I'm telling you about, try it in a tank of gas, see how it works for you. Try it with your oil change. Now, what a lot of people will do is they wait till they go down to get their oil changed. They add this, into the oil, like I said, to substitute for 1 quart. Then at the same time, they'll go ahead and they'll add some into the gasoline. Like I said, it's 4 ounces for every 10 gallons. You can figure out the ratio. I think it's a good product. It's your quick tip of the week. I hope you click subscribe. I hope you keep following me and you like these little reviews that I do. I don't make them lengthy. I try to get right to the point. You folks have a great day. One more time, hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.